Have you ever wished you had more hours in the day to finish something important? Imagine a battle where the very fate of a nation hangs in the balance, and daylight is running out. This isn't just a story, it's a moment in history that defies explanation, a testament to incredible faith and divine power. We find ourselves in the midst of a fierce battle. Joshua, the leader of the Israelites, is leading his army against 5 Amorite kings. They had marched all night, a surprise attack that sent their enemies reeling. The battle raged across the hills of Canaan, and the Israelites were victorious. But the day was fading fast. As the sun began its descent toward the horizon, Joshua knew his enemies could escape under the cover of darkness, regroup, and attack again. The victory needed to be absolute. In that critical moment, with the cries of battle echoing around him, Joshua did something audacious, something unheard of. He looked up to the heavens, not in quiet prayer, but with a bold command spoken before his entire army. He declared, "Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the valley of Ajalon." Imagine the scene: weary soldiers, both Israelite and Amorite, pausing mid-swing, their eyes turning upward. Was their leader mad? Who could command the sun and moon? It was a declaration of faith so immense, it bordered on impossible. He wasn't just asking for a small miracle, he was asking God to halt the very rhythm of the cosmos for the sake of his people. And then, the impossible happened. The sun, which had been sinking, stopped its journey across the sky. It hung there, suspended over the battlefield, bathing the scene in an eerie, unending golden light. The shadows, which had been lengthening, froze in place. The moon, a pale witness, also stood still in its valley. The natural order of the world was paused by the word of one man and the power of God. A wave of awe and terror must have swept through the ranks. For the Israelites, it was a breathtaking sign that God was fighting with them, a confirmation of his power unlike anything they had ever witnessed. For their enemies, it was a terrifying display of divine might, a sign that they were not just fighting men, but the God of heaven and earth. Their courage shattered. There was no night to flee into, no darkness to hide their retreat. They were trapped under the gaze of an unsetting sun. With daylight miraculously extended, the Israelites pressed their advantage. They pursued their enemies relentlessly, securing a total and decisive victory. There was no escape. The battle was won, not just by swords and spears, but by the hand of God holding back the sun. The Bible tells us, "There has been no day like it before or since, a day when the Lord listened to a human voice." Surely the Lord was fighting for Israel. This wasn't just about winning a battle, it was a profound demonstration of the relationship between God and humanity. It showed that when a leader places their complete trust in God, even the laws of nature can be suspended. Joshua's prayer wasn't a desperate, quiet plea, it was a bold, public declaration made in the heat of battle. It was a testament to his unshakable belief that the God who parted the Red Sea and brought down the walls of Jericho could also command the celestial bodies. He knew the fight was not his alone. This incredible event reminds us that with faith, the impossible can become possible. It challenges our understanding of the world and the power that governs it. It's a story of courage, of unwavering belief, and of a God who intervenes in the course of human history in the most dramatic ways. The day the sun stood still is a powerful reminder that sometimes, to achieve the extraordinary, we need to have the faith to ask for it. Thank you for joining us on this journey back in time. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.